So here's a fun wee story of how I managed to kind of sneak into PFL and then get opportunities like to be cage side at Cage Warriors and all that kind of stuff and on different shows. So when PFL came to Glasgow, I think it must have been, I think I checked, it was September, end of September last year. And my pal Gemma was making her PFL debut, and she was the first, I think something like the first Scottish fighter to fight in the hydro in like 7 years or something. Kind of some kind of thing, and it was it was pretty cool for Gemma. But she was making her debut. She gave me like 2 free tickets, just like normal kind of seating tickets to go see it. But I just thought, I'm going to take my camera anyway, and I'm just going to try and like just blag my way in, see if it works. And so when I turned up, I still had the ticket at least to get into the seating area. So worst case, if I got denied, then I would just like go and get in the normal way anyway. But I went to get in the normal way. Somebody working there, and I just asked them like, I'm taking photos and that for somebody tonight, where do I go? And she pointed me around the back of the hydro, so it's like the media entrance. So I just turned up there with my camera, my bag, like, trying to look like I know what I'm fucking doing. And yeah, bumped into a member of staff. They asked me, who am I here with, or who am I working with? And I just said I was like, I'm just independent, but I'm working for, it was a bunch of higher level folk on the card that night. Lorenzo, Mark, Stevie Ray, Gemma, Brian Hislop, I'm sure. Maybe it might be somebody else, but I can't remember. But I just said I was like independently working for the guys at higher level. She was checking her list. She's like, no, your name's not on the list. Like, I was like, alright, sure, that's weird, Ken. Like, kind of hired me to kind of do some backstage stuff in that way with them. Just making all this up, like, just try to talk shit, see if I'll get in. And again, she's checking it. She's like, no, you're not on the list. Ken, I don't know why. She's like, let me go and ask somebody. So she went away, brought us a guy. At this point, I'm like, I'm never getting in. Like, but brought this random guy here that works here. He's like looking through it, asking me the same questions, like, who you here with, like, shit like that. I just say the same, and he said the same. He's like, no, you're not on the list, mate. Like, you can't really get in unless you're not on the list. And then the next minute, this guy, I don't even think he comes out, but like somebody else comes, another man comes and like says something to them and like chats to them. I don't know what's going on. And then the next minute they're like, open the gates, and they're like, right, come with me now. So I just followed them, thinking like, right, I might actually get in here. Like, I just need to not fuck up. And brought me into obviously somebody that's higher up that's kind of running some sort of team or like part of just somebody higher up. And again, they brought me in, they presented me to this guy. He asked me the same, like, Ken, who you here with? I just say it's like the higher level boys. And then he's like, so do you need a media pass? And then I just see this guy behind him saying like, yes, you do need a media pass, mate. Fucking say yes. Like, give me the thumbs up, like, doing everything, man, being obvious. Because when he asked me, do you need a media pass? I'm like, I was just so, like, fuffled, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to fuck this up. I was like, I don't know, like, and this guy's behind him, like, say yes, you fucking idiot. And I was like, aye, I do. And he's like, right, wait here. He went away, gave me a media pass. I somehow got in. And the guy that was behind him is the guy called Jake. and never met him before. Might have followed him or that on Instagram, I'm not too sure. But Jake Smith from Fight and Talk, he got me into PFL just for doing that, and I don't know if he said a word that he knew of me or what. I've never actually asked him, but he got me in, so I chatted to him briefly, and then they showed me where the media bit was. It was like pretty much cage side, like just behind cage side, and I was able to sit there, like take photos, do whatever really. Had my own big seating desk to myself. Like, they even brought me lunch. They gave me like a sandwich, a banana, like snacks and juice and that. And it was fucking, like every moment, every time a member of staff came here to me, I just always thought like, oh no, I'm about to get kicked out. Like, they figured it out. But I wasn't at all. Everybody was super nice. Like, got to meet everybody. Got to meet Dan Hardy and his wife. And yeah, everybody was like cool as fuck, man. And then after that, Jake would just say to me like, Ken, I might be able to have some contacts. I've got some like, kind of know some folks. If you ever need into kind of any shows, like just give me a shout, and he'll try and sort me out. So yeah, when Cage Warriors came to Glasgow, kind of mind when that was, but he hired me to be like to shoot photos for him. He's a journalist, so hired me to take photos for him for his for the work he's working on, and got in that way, and then managed to get cage side somehow, and now I've kind of like got to know the guys a wee bit, and like kind of gave them stuff for free, and like just try to be as helpful and not like basically just try and not be in the way. Get what I mean? Try and kind of be hidden but do a great job was my mission. And it's been like that with all kind of shows I do. It's just try and kind of stay out the way, but like make sure you get the shots you want to get. Like, get what I mean? And get creative with it. And it's just mad because it just reminds me of like how important connection is in like forming relationships in like a work environment like that. And I've met like a cool friend that kind of talk to, and kind of he's brand new, so it's nice. But aye, managed to get on Cage Warriors, Cage Side twice, and PFL, just somehow for knowing this one guy, and like just hitting it off with him, being cool. And aye. Well, that story was absolutely pish. In my head, I was like, oh, that's a good wee story, actually. I've never told that. I'll tell it. And yeah, I'm not fucking good at telling stories yet. I feel like I repeat myself a lot, so that probably sounded absolutely shite. And if it was boring, then you can just let me know, and I'll try and tell it a better way. I'll try and work on a story so it's like it's better. That's what I'm trying to get better at anyway, storytelling. So I guess the only way to do it is to just fucking start. So I guess here's my first story. I mean, I guess I've probably told other stories, but that's the first story. That's the first time I've thought of like, oh, that's quite a good story. Like I like when I tell folk that story. But now that I'm hearing it, when I'm just talking to myself, it doesn't sound that good. But I guess you can decide that. Right. I'll see you tomorrow. Whoosh.